Hi friends, happy Saturday. So as I'm editing this, I realized that it's not gonna be Saturday, but hey, if you watch this on a Saturday, happy Saturday. I hope you're having a good day. Today is going to be a different style video. One, you can see my face, but two, I am going to be doing a bake with me. Sorry, it's really hard not to look at the viewfinder and I look just straight at the lens. I tried to film this last night and I messed up the cake so bad. So I'm restarting it and we are going to get into it, and hopefully the filming will also go better as well. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Let's do it. So right now I'm currently in the hallway between the bathroom and the kitchen, and I am just going to pull my hair back before I go into the kitchen because my hair sheds like crazy. I have no clue why. I mean, the perks of being a girl, am I right? Alright, let's pull the hair back like so and let's get ready. Alright guys, so we are in the kitchen. The current state of the kitchen is an absolute mess, but I am kind of more framed that you guys can't see how awful it looks. I hate this kitchen. It is not a modern kitchen and it is very claustrophobic. I hate the coloring. I hate everything about this kitchen. I cannot wait to move. Possibly. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Hopefully. God willing, but I have my apartment lease up in November. I currently live with my boyfriend. We shall see what's going to happen in November, but yeah, so what we're gonna do is I'm getting this bowl, and it's not the prettiest bowl right now, and it's just a Tupperware bowl, but it did get a little like powder like in it last night when I tried to make this cake, and I'm just going to be reusing it because it's not dirty. Nothing gross happened in it besides like flour. So, and that's what I'm about to do, is take this flour right here and sift it into the bowl. Last night I made the mistake of putting it in the actual mixing bowl for the stand mixer I have. I'm going to have to rinse that off, but yeah, you guys can see my bananas there. You can see all these messy ass magnets. My boyfriend and I do not have a pretty fridge. We're just sentimental people, so that's what it is. So I'm about to sift the flour and do that. Also, I have some eggs and they are at room temperature. I should have put the butter in. Crap. That might have to delay me, but I don't have a lot of time. Yeah, I'm short on time because I messed up my cake last night. So yeah, I will show you guys in a second. Alright, and so while the stuff, sorry, I'm kind of on call for work this weekend, so I have to keep my work phone on, so if it goes off I'm gonna have to pause, but I am going to tell you guys about the Leches cake. I am using this recipe from, I think, Cooking Classy, and it's from, let me see, Leches cake, a must-try Mexican dessert. It's deliciously rich and moist, milk-soaked cake that always gets compliments every time it's served. Also, sorry if you guys can hear that. That is the ice maker. But it's sweet and refreshing, and even picky eaters love this Mexican cake. And then, so pretty much the recipe is going to call for a cake flour. I have Soft as Silk Pillsbury cake flour. You can find it at most grocery stores, usually not like Target or anything. Whole milk, or you could have 2% reduced fat milk, anything milk besides skim, vanilla extract, salt, sugar, eggs, whipping cream, heavy whipping cream, baking powder, I think I said eggs already, evaporated milk, sweetened condensed milk, and unsalted butter. That's what it calls for. And then I already have measured out the flour. I think I showed you guys. If not, see it twice. But I've measured out the flour, and I'm gonna start doing my dry ingredients while I wait for the butter to soften, because the butter has to be soft. And we're just going to sift the flour like I said, and let's see. So I have 1.5 cups of cake flour, scoop and level to measure. I have 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of unsalted butter, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 5 large eggs, and 1.5 teaspoons vanilla. Eggs have to be room temperature and butter must be softened, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to do the cake ingredients the dry ingredients like I said. So let's do this. Alright guys, so I just finished putting all the dry ingredients together and now I'm just waiting for the butter to soften a little bit. A little hack that I do is that when I'm preheating the oven, I stick it towards the back of the oven where it gets really hot in hopes that it'll kind of make it melt down a little bit faster or become room temperature a little bit faster. My eggs, I never put them away when I got back from the grocery store about honestly like an hour ago, so they should be room temperature. And I'm gonna need 5 of those, and I have sugar here. I think I should have enough. I'm only going to need, let's see, I only need 1 cup of sugar, so that should be more than enough. And then I'm going to cream the sugar and the butter together using my KitchenAid. I'm going to need the whisk attachment, not the whisk attachment, the paddle attachment. This is the whisk attachment. This is what you use for the milk mixture. I think I've already deleted my footage from last night of me making the milk mixture, but my milk mixture was completely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. So actually I just saved it. What ended up happening was the cake didn't cook all the way in the middle, and so I didn't want to give my mom, aka my friend's mom, but I didn't want to give my mom, I'm sharing her, a cake that was not cooked all the way in the middle. So we have our milk mixture. This is going to save me time, but pretty much this is just condensed milk, evaporated milk, I think whole milk, that's it. Or maybe, is it whipping cream? Let's see. It is, the milk mixture is the milk, so 1 1/4 cups milk, but I have extra in this because I was making 2 settings. This time I'm only doing for 1 because I'm only making 1 cake, but I thought I was going to make 2 cakes and it just, yeah. So it has 1/4 cup, 1 1/4 cups milk, anything but skim, 1/2 cup of heavy cream, 1 can sweetened condensed milk, and 1 can evaporated milk. So I don't know how, if you guys were trying to, if you do try to make this, how you would try to double it. If you do, I don't recommend making the mixtures together. Just do one and then do the other right after. So yeah, that's what's going on. I have my milk already done, so that won't be filmed, but you guys get the gist. You just pretty much use a whisk attachment or a whisk and you mix all the milks together, and then that's what you would, you'll see me put it on the cake once the cake is done, but you poke a bunch of holes with a fork into the cake and then steep it for 6 hours or overnight. Mine is going to be 6 hours. Hopefully I'll be done before 9. Fingers crossed. Maybe I'll try to cut it a little under 6 hours because my friend really wanted to give her cake, well, my cake that I'm making for her mom, to her mom today. So we shall see. Let's hold on. Alright, so right here, okay, the oven's preheated. This is the paddle attachment that I have. This is not the one that comes with most KitchenAid mixers. This has a rubber type of siding to help get the sides easily. So this is the one that I have. My grandma got it for me, and my mom and my boyfriend got me my KitchenAid, which you can kind of see in the background. It's this ice blue color. It's like one of my favorite colors. But that's what they got me, and you guys will be watching a little montage of me making the butter, the like liquids part of the cake. So let's get to getting. I'm just gonna put the attachment on here, like so. If I can even get it right. There we go. And then let's just keep it open. Let's see. The butter feels a little bit softer. So let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, and so I just finished beating together the eggs, the sugar, and the butter, and now it's time for vanilla extract. I hope I have enough. We're gonna need 1.5 teaspoons. I think I just made it. Yeah, I just made it. Alright, I'm gonna need more vanilla extract. I wish I would have known that when I went to the store, because I'm really trying to limit going to the store a lot these days. Who am I kidding? I go to the store. Alright, so we're pretty much at the part where I start baking the cake. I do need to spray it down with some baking spray from Pam, so I'm about to do that. And yesterday I accidentally used butter baking spray, and that's not okay. So, alright, so I'm about to turn off the stand mixer and pour the batter into the, alright guys, so I have this spatula that I'm going to use to wipe the bowl down to get all the batter, but we are pretty much done. I hope. We shall see. Wait, hold on. Ta-da! Let's take this spatula off. Alright. And then just scrape the sides down like so. And just try to make sure it's all blended together and mixed together. I'm gonna have to put this down to do that. Down, the rest can be licked, but I'm just gonna go ahead. Looks good. Let me just spread it out though. Make sure there's no bubbles and no pockets. Alright, let's go ahead and pop her in. It says 24 to 28 minutes. I always like to be somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to do 26, and then we'll come back and check on it when we think it's done. Alright, so I'm just doing the toothpick test. I don't have an actual toothpick, but I do have this little flosser pick thing. Don't worry, I didn't use this for my mouth, but I'm just pretty much testing, and it goes through and it comes out clean. So it is done. I'm going to turn the oven off and move it off the oven to cool. It does say use a cooling rack, but I'm just going to use these silicone things that I have. I got these from Home Goods. As you can see, I love Disney everything. So let's just get this off the oven and put it right here. And then it's going to cool for 45 minutes. And let's go relax some more, and I'll see you guys in 45 minutes, but you won't even notice. Alright, so with less than 15 minutes to go before I pierce the cake and start to soak it in the milk. Need to mix that some more. Sorry, I just made a peppermint mocha coffee drink, but the peppermint's really strong. So I'm gonna start working on the whipped topping. It's not anything fancy, it's just like whipping cream, sugar, and vanilla extract. So let's go ahead and start working on that. Alright guys, so whipped topping is done. Now I just have about 4 minutes left until I do the milk mixture on top of the cake and then put it in the fridge to chill for hopefully, I don't know how long. My friend might have to get this cake tomorrow, or she could get it tonight by 9 o'clock, but I just don't know if she'd give it to her mom by then. So we shall see. Keep you posted. Guys, why didn't anyone tell me to brush my hair before I started this part? It looks a mess. Feel free to judge. I should have brushed my hair. Alright guys, it's next day. I slept in this shirt, don't judge me. But last night I actually did finish up the cake and I decorated it. I didn't really film that part. I was on the phone with my mom while doing that. So I didn't want to really hang up the phone on my mommy. But I'll just show you guys real quick. This is the cake and my friend's on her way to come get it. I will go ahead and lift this so you guys can see it up close. Give me a second. Alright, so here we have the cake and I just kind of like topped it with some strawberries and blueberries. I sprinkled cinnamon and like cinnamon sugar on top. It smells so good. I wish I could have some, but it's okay. So yeah, this is the final cake and I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this video. Maybe I'll do some more since I am sugar doll, sugar box planning, whatever, sugar box stickers. So we shall see, but I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!